it out. Luce the Guard. KEEPLO is the YouTube channel. If you're not tapped in and you're not subscribed, hit that red subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. Hit all so you'll be notified when I drop more fire content. And give this video a thumbs up because you know I'm going to give you some fire shit. So you'll know what it is when you hear this sound. KEEPLO, we in effect. Once again, do not subscribe to the channel. All right, let's get into this video. All right, check it out. Today, you know what we're going to talk about? I got this new segment that I'm starting to do right now. So when y'all see this, y'all going to know that I'm doing something new. You feel me? So, big salute to everybody that's tapped in with the channel. This is going to be called KEEPLO News. So I'm going to give you the news of what's going on when you see this KEEPLO News. You feel me? So let's talk about it. Okay. This guy right here, y'all know who he is, right? His name is Big U, if you don't know. He's the alleged leader of the Rollin 60s Crips in California. You feel me? And he just got charged with a gang conspiracy along with murder charges. And they said that he murdered a young man that was 21 years old. His name was Rayshawn Williams. And that was his son's best friend, according to the people, right? And if y'all don't know, Big U was arrested with a guy named Luce Cannon. This is Luce Cannon right here. He was arrested with a guy named Luce Cannon. Now, according and 18 others or 17 others, and according to Luce Cannon's own words, he was Big U's muscle. And according to Luce Cannon, he said his team's too strong and his money too long. He said he rolled up with like 7,500 dudes. That's all about that action. And they give it to you. You feel me? And it's alleged that this guy, Big U, was making people check in when they go to California. And there wasn't no limit to this shit. It was like basketball players, boxers, allegedly, because I ain't seen him do it. But every rapper that went to California had to check in and all this weird shit. I'm from New York. Most dudes from New York won't tolerate that shit. I don't know about them rapper dudes. But I know the real street dudes and real dudes that represent New York, we ain't going for that shit. But anyway, Big U is also to allegedly have to have something to do with this guy's murder. And if you don't know who this guy is, that's Nipsey Hussle. He was killed in front of his Marathon clothing store. And it was a tragic situation because the dude Eric Holder just ran up and just clapped Nipsey, clapped this man, ran and kicked Nipsey in his face a couple of times, and did him real filthy when he was giving back to his community. You feel me? And a lot of people are saying that this fucking guy had something to do with it. You feel me? And if you go back and check my other videos, they checked him in. You see, because he was making people check in when they come to California. So now the FBI checked his ass in. You feel me? And look, the FBI didn't even go get him. You feel me? He went and turned himself in. So at first I was thinking, what the hell this dude turned himself in for? Because don't he know his lights out if he do that? They gonna wipe you out. You just got arrested the first time for allegedly trying to rob an undercover for 33 pounds of that perico. That means coquina. You know what I mean? But he got caught. They gave him life the first time. He fought in his appeals and all that shit. And he ended up giving that time back. I think he got 15 and they made him do 13 out of it. And then not only that, he came home and he's supposed to be coaching the little kids on some football shit, on some real big brother shit, and giving back positive shit to his community. And the police was even giving him like 2.5 million. All that fucking money missing. And the little kids wasn't even getting their uniforms and shit. What kind of shit is that, buddy boy? You feel me? And look, I have nothing personal against this dude. I don't know this dude. They're talking about you're a real character, man. You know what I mean? Like, they're talking like you're a real fucking shitbag that's doing your whole community dirty. And look, I wish you did it better, brother. If you innocent, like you said, they trying to stop you for helping black people. Now, why the hell would they do that? If that's your defense, you're going to lose, bro. You'll say, oh, they just trying to take another black man down for helping black people. Come on, bro. Stop it. If you know you ain't do nothing wrong, don't worry about nothing. Yo, when the cops roll up in New York on us, when I was really in the streets like that, they be like, yo, if you ain't got nothing, you don't worry about nothing. You feel me? So if you ain't do nothing, you'll be home. You feel me? But if you did do something, look at this picture. If you did do something, check this picture out, dude. You're going to be sitting there for the rest of your fucking life talking to your family on the telephone if they answer. And you're going to be having an orange jumpsuit with some fucking orange Bobo slippers thinking about how you fucked your whole life up. You feel me? And that's just the realest shit right there. And look, I got to put it out there like that because that's how it is. You feel me? And yo, check it out. This guy right here, who was Big U's alleged enforcer, and he went and he was talking like a lot on no jumping, all that shit. I don't know why these dudes be doing that weird shit. Look, why all your dudes is fucking just body a dude and just go brag about it? What the fuck would you do that for? Who raised these dudes, man? And why would you say I was fucking Big U's enforcer and all that? And see, that shit got you fucked up because you know where Luce Cannon at? Sitting right there too. You feel me? And yo, check it out. I just put up a video where Luce Cannon, his wifey said, baby, you gotta start moving different because you left your woman out here all alone. And you know what Luce Cannon said? Yeah, you right. I love you, babe. That's what you're gonna be saying. A lot of that shit on the phone and all that. Because they denied Luce Cannon bail. You feel me? They denied him bail. He just went to a bail hearing and they said, nah, no bail. You feel me? And look, I wish Luce Cannon well, cause I fucked with boy. But shit is mad crazy, man. And like maybe somehow, if they consider Luce Cannon to be bad, I mean the government and the courts and shit like that, maybe he could get some type of redemption. Maybe he could redeem himself and be a productive person in society. You feel me? Cause that's what the courts and the parole officers and all that shit be looking for you to do. You feel me? But this guy right here, it's a wrap, bro. If you fucking miss this one, you better beat this shit. Because if you don't beat this shit, Big U, it's a wrap. Because you already did 13 years. And what you did the 13 years for is fucking taking 33 pounds of that shit from an undercover cop. And y'all tried to bang him out. And that's crazy. And look, according to the police, see, that ain't nothing to me and my dude. Like, but I get it. But, and I ain't knocking your hustle if you was going to get that money and take that shit from them. And if these pussies was paying you money when they came to Cali, I ain't knocking your hustle, bro. And all this is alleged, because I ain't see that man do that. That man got a trial coming up. and I wouldn't wish death on my worst enemy. You feel me? Because I wouldn't wish jail on my worst enemy. Cause look, bro, imagine just sitting in the shit like this for the rest of your life. Just think about that, people. Sitting in that shit like the rest of your life. And you know what's so super crazy? Your drawers say Department of Corrections. You feel me? Your undershirt say Department of Corrections, nigga. Do you want to live like that? Do you see this dude crying while you're on the phone? Daughter saying, "Daddy." That ain't it, fellas. And I'm telling you, I'm not. I would tell all of y'all to fly straight. And if I gave you any value in this video so far, yo, y'all hit that thumbs up button real. Cause yo, we kicking it for real around here. There's no game. So I ain't gonna water it down or put no cut in this shit. I'm giving it to y'all raw. You feel me? And now back to what I was saying. This is Nipsey Hussle. You all know that he was giving back to his community. He made this joint called Vector 90. Him and another real estate developer. He put like 100 computers in there. When Nipsey was there, he had his Maricon clothing store, Benzes and all that shit out there. G wagons and all that, Rolls Royces. He was getting the Rollin 60s and all of them popping, and he was telling them gang truths and positive shit, and he was giving back to his community. And it's just a terrible situation that all of that had to come to an end, because when you look at it realistically, them kids, they really supposed to have the good football team, and they supposed to be thriving, and they supposed to have a real big brother who's telling them, yo, you gotta stay out these streets. I just did 13 years in prison. You don't want to go there. And giving them kids some positive real shit to help your community. You feel me? And if Big U was doing that, then salute to him if he was doing that. But yo, bro, you on camera saying, yo, if you want to do a film in Cali, you make sure you come talk to us, because if you don't check it in, we'll be checking your equipment and all that shit in. All right, them same words going to come back to haunt you, because you're going to go to a jury of 12 people, or you can go to a judge trial, and that federal prosecutor going to play that tape. The federal prosecutor going to play the motherfucking tape of you saying, with your two mans in the video, and you saying, yo, when you come to Cali, if you want to do a film, just make sure you check it in. Because if you don't check it in, we're going to check out with all your camera equipment and all that. And he was laughing, bro. Was that cool, Big U? That ain't cool. And the federal prosecutor going to show the jury that shit. And another thing, that when this guy right here, Nipsey Hussle, and that's his little wifey, Laura London, his child's mother. He had a beautiful family, beautiful children, beautiful relationship with his mother and father, beautiful relationship with his brother Black Sam. Shout out to Black Sam for still holding it down for your brother Nipsey. And like they said, Big U was out there somewhere in Crenshaw, where the fuck, and him and his two men was filming, and then somebody said justice for Nipsey, and he said, yo, they said justice for Nipsey, and he laughed like a motherfucker. And I thought you said Nipsey was like a little brother to you. So what the hell you laughing about his demise for? That's just how I see it. And yo, check it out. You want to know some real shit? This is today's news. All right, look, Big U, right? His son played for the Chargers, the LA Chargers, right? His son is doing good, I heard. I don't really fuck with football, but his son is doing good. And they say he about to get like a 60, $70 million check, maybe $100 million check. So if Big U got to make bail, he going to come out. But the bad news is that the little boy that got killed, the Williams kid, I forgot his name, Tashawn Williams or something like that. But when his family went on the news today, his sister was sitting there all crying. His mom's and them missing him. And I hope for your sake, Big U, because you innocent to proven guilty, I hope you didn't do that shit. But they saying that you was in a motherfucking gray Lexus. You drove out to the desert. It was three of y'all, you, your man, Claw, whatever the fuck his name is, and little boy. And little boy didn't come back. And they trying to say that your DNA was on his ankle from dragging that nigga into the dirt or whatever. I don't know. I wasn't there. But it's like it's a real tragic situation. And look, it ain't just a tragic situation for the little boy who got shot all in his face. It's a tragic situation for Eugene too. Because Eugene, if you don't beat that shit, This is home, Eugene. If you don't beat that shit, that's home forever. You feel me? And that's some shit that I wouldn't wish on nobody. Cause you're gonna be sitting there sad like that, and you know who you're gonna be thinking about? You're gonna be thinking about the little boy that got rocked in the desert. Your son, they saying his son might testify on him. I don't think that'll happen, but that was his son's best friend, man. And you never know how nobody gonna feel about nothing. But yo, check it out, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Get in the comments and tell me what y'all think about it. If you're not subscribed to this channel, subscribe to the channel. Channel name is KEEPLO. My name is Luce in the guard. If you don't know me, I do videos on street legends. I give you thought-provoking, real fucking videos that'll open your eyes and let you see what Alpo did, Rich Porter, Big Head Gary, Wayne Perry, Sean Branch, the Best Friend Gang, and so many more. I also utilize different subject matters and genres that, if utilized correctly, it'll elevate your life. And I also drop knowledge for the God, the earth, and the babies. Peace to the God, the earth, and the babies. And love is love to all y'all. I want y'all to stay focused. I build and try to educate y'all to the best of my ability so they can strive and be productive. Yo, give this video a thumbs up. You already know what it is. And yo, we going keep low. Take it out with the music. You know what I mean? Hey.